It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Tuesday, February 19th, 2019, and it is 7 a.m. And welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis.
Good morning.
Boy, all of a sudden the frog showed up. Rabbit.
You need more coffee. That's the
I'm
problem.
on the
You need
second
more
cup.
coffee.
I'm trying to do everything I can. Oh, anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Down on the Corner, and hope your Tuesday morning's off to a great start. Wow.
Hey, I'm up. It's not as cold as yesterday. It was cold, but not as cold.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It was 21 when I left the house yesterday. It was only 24 today. So
Yeah, we're
I
up to 27.
Let's see. There you go.
You can feel that warming trend coming through already, can't you?
I'm anxious to find out what's going to happen with the weather because yesterday we were talking about some little mix of crud today. So.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of anxious to see.
Coming up shortly. Anyway, hey, we want to welcome everybody to the program today. And, of course, we'll get to the weather here in just a minute. I was watching Abby on Channel 3 last night at 5 o'clock, and it's just, we've got rain and snow and sleet and rain.
Yeah.
Just pick and choose.
Hey, it's that time of year, so you can't complain.
Oh. Well, there we go. There's another weather advisory here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the KY3 update. It's just, we'll get to the weather here in a minute. Hey, I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. You can do the same thing as you heard in the introduction. 3 locations to serve you. Of course, there's the hospital lobby, Baxter Regional Medical Center. And we got Balmer Boulevard, which is 702. We'll start be getting busy here shortly with the students and faculty arriving to the schools. And 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness.
There you go.
Yep. Hey, I look better.
I was asked to do this once
just
before
saved the
on the
two-state
show.
area from total disaster.
There you go. Hey, guys, this is going to be a lot better show
This is
now.
for you.
I'll move it back.
Brewed Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve you. Check them out. Mochas, lattes, espressos, you name it, they've got it. Check out their cinnamon rolls, and they've got some breakfast bars and just all kinds of great things. And just about any flavor of coffee you can imagine. So check them out. Brewed Awakening Coffee, Mike and his staff do a fantastic job taking care of us here in the Twin Lakes area with the best coffee in town.
There you go.
You bet. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Right?
There you go.
You betcha. And so, I'll tell you what, I'm on cup number 2 already today. I'm running behind.
So I was about to say, you said that like you're ahead of the ball game, but no, knowing you are behind.
6:20 to 6:30. I
This
guess
should
cup
be like
number
cup
1. Cup
number
number 2 is
6.
about 6:45, and by just barely getting back to the chair when you're saying 3, 2, 1. Now I'm running a little bit behind.
I learned something the other day, and I saw this on Facebook. This is going to help you a lot. When you grab the coffee mug, it's got that little plastic lid, or the pot, the full pot. It's got that plastic lid, and it's got that little hole.
That's for straw.
For a straw, yeah.
Yeah, I put that on.
Right
I tagged a few
pot.
friends and I said, hey, great innovation.
I was thinking, man, this is right up your alley.
I was almost
right
tempted
here.
because I've got a straw. I was going to put the coffee pot here and just drink straight from the coffee pot.
Realizing you have a problem is the first step.
Next is the IV bottle where the coffee just rolls around with you. You know those little oxygen tanks they carry around? Wouldn't it be nice if we just had coffee in that?
No.
No.
Get you one of those old hats with the straws, and you got 2 coffee cups.
They have those at Busch Stadium. They put a Budweiser here and a Busch beer over here and pick and choose.
There you go. So you can just do coffee.
Just do coffee. Hey, check out Brewed Awakening Coffee. 3 locations to serve you. And tell you what, best coffee in town. Check them out. Morning prayer is brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes across the state and right here in Mountain Home. Now's the time to pre-plan. And, of course, Rollers right here, where Charlotte, Bruce, Chris, whoever's out there will help you. And
They're just great people.
Great
they
people.
really are.
Just bend over backwards.
They have a passion for what they do, and
I think it's a calling. I mean, where do you work? I work at a funeral home. But
no,
there's a lot of
they
stuff.
look at it a little different. I mean, you look at it as working at a funeral home. you're dealing with some bad situations, this and that. They look at it completely different. When you talk to any one of them, it's all about how they can help.
Yeah.
It's all about how they can help the person that's here, honor the wishes of the person that passed, and it's just a very positive note on a bad situation. It really is. It
really is. And so, whether it's an emergency situation, something totally unforeseen, or a long-anticipated passing after an illness, Roller Funeral Homes across the state and right here in Mountain Home. Give them a call. 29 Roller Funeral Homes in Arkansas to serve you, one in Memphis, Tennessee. And right here in Mountain Home, the utmost in service, professionalism, caring people, Bruce, Charlotte, Brad, Chris, you name it. Give them a call, pre-plan, and sit down with them. There's things that they will tell you that you don't even realize and think about. And then there's some
it's the little details
that are law, some things you have to cover that are with law. So, Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, as a child in elementary school, I remember these long, cold February days when in class, dark, cloudy, snowy, misty days that were just really hard to try to do my best. And it's funny how the weather affects people, even children. So, Lord, today I pray the students and faculty as they start today, help them overcome the bah humbug attitudes, which we all get when winter weather just drags on. Lord, I pray you help our students and teachers as they continue classroom work. Let these days be fun days. And I pray our students will be successful in their work and will take pride in it and put more effort into learning. I pray you bless and protect our schools, and that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas and Mountain Home bring morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. And now, brace yourself.
Hold on, I'm hoping that prayer helps with your bah humbug attitude.
And help my bah humbug attitude. Should I put a PS in that prayer?
You should have just put your name on it. And now, I can't even do it. I'm laughing.
You need to talk to God for me.
And now,
brace yourself. There we go.
The weather.
Brought to you by Old Time Restaurant. You going to change the little gizmo up there?
No, I'm changing it.
There you go. Old Time Restaurant on the Square Mountain. Had the special yesterday.
Chicken fried steak. That's your
Me and Bob
like
Zadora
go-to
went down there
meal.
yesterday. It was great.
There you go. You can't go wrong with chicken fried steak. You just can't. I mean, we have a great chicken fried steak, and it's the go-to meal when you don't know what you want. It's
great.
Meal.
It really is. And that last week I had the all-meat club sandwich with fries. Really good. Man, I tell you what, you can't beat Old Time Restaurant. Best lunch, best breakfast in town. Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday to 11 a.m.
This morning we've got 2 pancakes, 2 sausages, 2 bacons. We do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's actually a big hit, and people request it, so we run a couple days a week, so that's why you hear it periodically.
Tuesdays,
and it's $5.88. You just can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. But for lunch, it is Tuesday. It's Meatloaf Day. Kimmy's homemade meatloaf comes with 2 sides, roller cornbread, $6.88.
It's good,
and it's good really meatloaf.
It really is.
It is. It's funny because I'm picky about my meatloaf, and it's different than my mom's meatloaf. Even though I love my mom's meatloaf, but I like her meatloaf. I like it. It's a different, but I like it.
I like meatloaf with a little bit of green bell pepper and some onion in it.
Yeah.
I like that flavor in the meatloaf. Morning Weather is brought by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2. Saturday morning till 11 a.m. And so
we got, I do want to say this because we got a new sponsor coming up. We got to get the graphics done, but you guys are going to love this. We've got some live footage stuff that we're going to be doing, and I don't want to give too much away.
It's a secret.
But it'll take me a couple days to get all the graphics put in, but it will be it'll be
good.
Cool. It'll
come
be
up
cool.
in March.
Yep. Well, we'll be going this month.
Really? Mm-hmm. You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Couple days, I'll have it going.
All right. For now, morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square at Mountain Home. Before you go to the temperatures, let me enlarge this a little bit here. Okay, this is the forecast map for the southern part of the country, the southeast part of the country. This is forecast Tuesday, 1 o'clock Eastern time, which would be noon hour time. Now you can see from Dallas up into Oklahoma. Then you can see from Texarkana across the southeast part of Arkansas, crosses the Mississippi River. This is the forecast map. Now, this is not the radar, but this is the severe storm chances in the lower Mississippi Valley. You see this stretches all the way over to the Tennessee state line, of course, with Mississippi, Georgia, and Alabama, and even North Carolina. And so just beware. We've got whole parameter of weather changes. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to switch this now.
Okay.
Ready? Temperature-wise, right now, we're very cold, in my opinion. Uh-oh, it didn't load my location. There it goes. Mountain Home's at 27, Harrison at 26, 30 at Hardy, 30 at Mountain View, Yellville at 28, 30 at Marshall, 27 at Calico Rock. Around the region, St. Louis is at 24, Poplar Bluff at 29, Branson at 27, 26 at West Plains, Missouri, and minus 20 in Watford City, North Dakota.
They can have it.
They can have it. On the national radar, now this is the live radar. In fact, I'll do another reset here so we'll make sure we're accurate as we can be. This is the live shot of the radar coming out of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, over into the Carolinas and southern Tennessee. You can see southeast Arkansas, northeast Louisiana getting the showers. And what they're saying, when we watched Channel 3 last night, is coming from the south going north. And so this is why this is kind of an odd pattern, because the warmer air is coming in from the south. And as this comes through, they said that it's going to warm up throughout the day. So we'll wait and see what happens there. On the Little Rock radar stop, you can see southeast Arkansas and southwest Arkansas, in fact, in Interstate 30. And just southeast of Pine Bluff, this goes all the way over into Mississippi, North Louisiana. So south of Little Rock, south of I-40 right now is the bulk of the rain in the state as it moves north. Northern part of the state in pretty good shape. We'll say that I-40, Memphis, Little Rock to Fort Smith in good shape. I-49 to Fayetteville looks good, along with Highway 65 to Branson from Little Rock, 67, 167, Batesville to Poplar Bluff. Interstate 555 not affected at the moment, but I'm going to say I-30 towards Texarkana from Little Rock. Going to have some shower activity right now. 62, 412 east and west, no activity right now, but wait later in the day. Checking state of Missouri, doesn't look like anything going on in the St. Louis region. Columbia I-70 east into St. Louis, and St. Louis east to Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois in good shape. Interstate 64 from East St. Louis, Illinois, east to Mount Vernon in good shape. I-44 Rolla, St. Louis, no problems there. I-55 Sykeston, Cape Girardeau, St. Louis in pretty good shape as we speak. Southwest Missouri should be clear as well because it hasn't made it up there yet. A few spotted showers around the region here. One just southeast, well more east than south. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Chanute, Kansas, northwest of Nevada, Missouri. Osage Beach getting a little bit. I-44 not affected right now. Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon, Rolla. I-70 east, Kansas City to Columbia. And so on the national map, this is what it looks like. Everything in the blue is a winter weather advisory. What this means is, hey, we could get some type of winter precip. All of Missouri except the southeast portion is in this. Northwest Arkansas has 4 or 5 counties in this. And then the darker green right over here is a flash flood watch. This is in the Arkansas Delta region where we have a lot of cotton, corn, and especially rice being grown. And so the flash flood watch is in effect for eastern Arkansas, North Mississippi, North Alabama, most of Tennessee, most of Kentucky, parts of West Virginia. And you can see the cold air, the cold mass goes all the way across, well, I want to say most of Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana all the way up into Wisconsin. Then in Wisconsin we have a winter storm warning in the purple-colored areas here. 7-day forecast. For today, 100% chance of shower activity this afternoon. Mostly cloudy, then rain, a high of 39. Tonight continues 100% chance of rain. Then rain likely drops to a 60% chance with a low of 34 degrees. Wednesday, increasing clouds, high of 48. Wednesday night, low of 30. Then on Thursday, we're as high as 48 degrees. Then here comes Thursday night with a 20% chance of showers with a low of 35. Friday, we have a 20 to a 60% chance of showers from the morning to the afternoon, high of 52 on that day. Friday night, 40% chance of showers, low of 44. Then we have thunderstorms likely on Saturday with a 70% chance. So
it sounds like any winter precip is pretty much out.
For Arkansas, yeah. I think what they're seeing now when we're watching is the anticipation would be north of the state line, possibly Highway 160 to Highway 60.
See, you had everybody panicking yesterday. Everybody beware.
Hey.
Ooh, Mufasa. Ooh.
So I'm a wholesaler for bread, eggs, and milk. Yeah. Just joking. Anyway, of course, the drought monitor in Arkansas, Missouri is unchanged from February 14th. No drought conditions in either state due to all the rain. We'll check iDrive Arkansas real quick. You can still see we have some high water in some of the areas. When was this last? Let's check this Jonesboro area here. Yeah, February 11th. That's pretty far behind, so they haven't updated that in a while. All the highways seem to be clear right now. Of course, there's no problems there. Same should be in Missouri. We'll check Missouri. Northeast Missouri, though, showing mostly clear highways from Highway 63 going up to Kirksville and Lancaster, Missouri. East over to Cahokia, Missouri, down around Hannibal. It's in pretty good shape there as well. What do you think?
I try not to. It hurts.
Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square at Mountain Home, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2. Saturday till 11 a.m. Best lunch, best breakfast in town.
There you go.
Community calendar time. Affordable Housing brings you the community calendar. Coming up on March 4th, be a spaghetti dinner fundraiser for the Mountain Christian Academy's junior high. They're going to travel to Kentucky to the Ark Encounter. On Monday, March 4th, from 5:30 to 7:30, be a drop-in spaghetti dinner. Donations, of course, are welcome. That's the whole intent of the spaghetti dinners, to raise some money. The fundraiser enables the kids to go to the Ark Encounter in Kentucky. The trip will enforce the knowledge that science may change, but God's word remains the truth. So come on out on March 4th from 5:30 to 7:30 for a spaghetti dinner. Raise some money to help the kids go to Kentucky. This Friday, yes, the 22nd, there will be a chili supper to help the French Club raise money for their 2020 trip to Quebec. This is through the Mountain Home High School French Club. This takes place at Century 21 Leemack Real Estate from 4 to 7. Combined have chili, dessert, and bottle of water. And make a donation to help the kids go to Quebec with the French Club. It's going to be a lot of fun there. Anything coming up?
Well, the high school wrestling team heads off to state this weekend. They actually head off on Thursday, and they'll be wrestling all day Friday and all day Saturday. So if you know any of the high school Bomber wrestlers, I wish them good luck.
Good luck, Bombers. All right, coming up, Area Agency on Aging. All right, take us to break, and we'll be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with a pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our roll burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
It's that time of year again. Time to take a hard look at your Medicare health plan. If you're looking for a new plan or looking to renew your existing plan, now's the time to renew all your options. At Bacco Insurance, we'll sit down with you and show you all the new choices and options, including $0 premium plans with low copays and dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Let us help take the confusion out of selecting a plan and find one catered to your needs. Contact Bacco Insurance today, located at 351 East 9th Street, Suite B in Mountain Home.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me. When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever?
$7:20. Welcome back to Down on the Corner program. Today, Tena and Lynne are here from Area Agency on Aging. So, welcome back. Good to see y'all.
Great to be back. Thanks.
So, we've got a lot of papers here, a lot of notes. So, what's part one here?
Well, you know, we cover the whole senior center, so there's a lot going on over there all the time. But Lynne's going to talk a lot about the things they've got going on as far as fundraisers. As you know, they provide the Meals on Wheels program and a lot of activities for seniors over there. So Lynne's going to talk quite a bit this morning about all the things she has going on, which is quite a few.
Okay.
Well, first I'd like to start off by thanking everyone for supporting us in our Valentine cookie sale that we had earlier this month. It went really, really well. We're very pleased and excited and thankful. Like I said, we baked close to 300 cookies, and I don't remember how many chocolate suckers we made, but we sold every last one of them, and it was awesome. We really appreciate everyone's support. And I have it on good authority that they tasted really good,
They were
too.
good.
So thank you to everyone who helped us with that. We also still have ongoing for the month of February our Have a Heart campaign. And with this campaign, it's strictly for our Meals on Wheels program. And our meals, we ask for a donation from people receiving our meals of $3 a piece, if possible. If they can't afford to pay, we don't turn, any senior away. We want no one going hungry. They cost us $6.50 to make, so we start out in a deficit. But what we have going on right now with our Have a Heart campaign is an opportunity for people in the community to come in and maybe donate $3 for one meal, $15 for 5 meals, $21 will cover 7 meals, and $90 will cover 30 meals for a month. And these are tax-deductible donations. We can give you a receipt for them, and you can take them off your taxes. And excuse me. And then what we do in conjunction with this is we hang a heart in the senior center, a real honest-to-goodness heart, and we put on there whether you're doing it in memory of or in honor of a particular person. And we do have some people that choose to remain anonymous, so we have a couple of hearts hanging up there that are blank, because we do want to acknowledge that the monies are coming in, but it's ongoing for the month of February. And excuse me, it's a fairly successful, fundraiser. We get a little bit of money from the government, not much, and with the ongoing government cuts, it makes our struggle that much more difficult. So that's why we're constantly having to fundraise to keep our meals available to seniors. And I don't want to sound like a doomsdayer, but to keep our doors open. We have light bills to pay, we have gas bills to pay, and if we gotta have the money to do that.
It takes money to do that.
If we don't have the money to do that, then we have to, start.
I'm sure people are wondering, well, if it costs you $6.50 a meal and you retail them for $3, it's a $3.50 loss. Is this a constant recovery program?
Yes.
Just to break even?
It really is.
And how many meals do you serve a day?
We average in-house about 125 to 150 meals in-house, and that's people coming in from 11 to 12:30 to eat. And then we have over 250 homebound seniors daily that we feed. Then we're not open on the weekends, so we also provide for those that wish a frozen meal for Saturday and Sunday. Now there is also a program that we have where family members come in because they're outside of our range that we can reach right now with our Meals on Wheels trucks. And they come in and they'll pick up frozen meals. They'll pick up 7 for their loved one. So that also is ongoing. And I want to say that in 2000 and I know it was 2017 for sure, but 2018 we served, whether it was hot meals or frozen, over 85,000 meals for the year.
Yeah, because I'm looking right here. You do, let's say you do 150 per day for lunch at the senior center and 250 per day.
Plus what you serve at Baxter House.
That's 1,200 plus 1,250. So right off the bat, I'm looking at 2,000 meals in 5 days.
And as Tina pointed out, we also serve meals to her folks
Baxter
over there,
House
Baxter House.
Oh my goodness!
And that's not even in there. That number's not even in there. So
do the math: 2,000 meals a week times 650 at a 350 loss.
Yeah. So that's why I'm always out there. Feels like begging
Can
for
people
money.
donate food to you, or is there FDA regulations?
There
against
are FDA regulations against that, but so we're strictly monetary. You know, the business, like if Highland wanted to donate because they're already giving us milk, they can. But for you to come in and bring us 2 or 3 gallons of milk, that's
even with it sealed.
Even with it sealed. No, it doesn't. Well, and you know, we don't make these government regulations. They have. Well, I better be careful what I say.
We just follow them so we can stay open. We follow them so we can stay open.
I get myself in trouble.
But you know, think about this: how many meals at the schools?
Yeah.
You know, the regulations are if you put it on the tray, and the kid didn't touch it, and they refuse it, they have to destroy the meal. You can't give it to anybody else.
Yeah. We have the same thing.
Same way at any restaurant, though. Once it hits the table, once it leaves that back there on that counter, it's
over.
Can't be,
and I mean, even you go to the buffet lines, you have to have a clean plate every time you go back to the buffet line.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah.
I mean, so let's say I go and get a chicken leg and some green beans and potatoes, and I go and I clean one other piece of chicken. You have to leave that plate there, go get clean. You can't even put the chicken on the same plate that you just had.
No, and that's because they're worried about cross-contamination from germs that may or may not be on your plate, and, you know, an ounce of prevention.
You know, and I went back in the 70s, I saw a school get rid of over 200 gallons of vegetable soup. It was left over. They had a snow day, and they had to cancel school. So the lunch, so 250 gallons of vegetable soup. I mean, that would have fed a lot of hungry people.
It would.
But because the government regulated, it was not served. It was still in the container it was cooked in. All they had to do is take the server, put it in the bowls. 250 gallons of soup. Down a drain.
But we have to be careful, because if someone got ill from it,
well, that and you don't
come
know.
Back to you.
And the school's a little bit different, but you're talking about bringing milk and different products in. You don't know how that person stored that product that's bringing it in there. There's so many things that, even though it's sealed, there's so many steps that could have happened between point A and point B. Somebody at home that, you know, they're cutting chicken and doing whatever and grab the jug of milk, and now there's, you know, you never know what happens before that point. And that's where, you know, they're looking at businesses like Highland and different products that know the steps that have to be taken to ensure that there's no cross-contamination. So that's why they are so strict. You never know.
And was it kept refrigerated the entire time at the required temperature? I mean, I don't know if anyone knows this or not, but we are also required by law that we do temperature testing of our meals before they leave. You know, while they're every driver has to check to make sure that you know, the milk's cold enough, the meal's hot enough. You know, because you can't take a chance.
Food's frozen.
Yeah, the frozen food's frozen because you know it. It's a really low temperature that, you know, bacteria can start to grow, and, you know, so no, it's safety precautions are out there for a reason, no matter that we don't always understand or appreciate them, but they're there for everyone's overall health and well-being. So
wow.
We're trying, again, I shouldn't say trying, I should say we are having our second annual Just Desserts event next month, Friday, March 15th, at the Senior Center. We did our first one last year and it went really well. Everyone that came had a good time. We changed it up this year a little bit and we're calling it the People's Choice Just Desserts. Because what we'd really like to do is expand our community involvement and get the people to come out and choose their favorite dessert out of the vendors that are participating. And we've also, it's not on any of our paperwork, but Brewed Awakening's coming, Starbucks is coming, and I'm in conversation with McDonald's. And if I can get McDonald's there, and even if I can't, I can have a little side competition with Starbucks and Brewed Awakening. If I can get McDonald's there, then I've got a three-way coffee competition going where you can come in and vote not only on your favorite dessert, but also on your favorite beverage. So, but that's essentially what it is. We're asking the local restaurants and businesses to bring samples and then also full-size servings of a dessert of their choosing. We did have a couple stipulations. We wanted it to contain chocolate and something green. And I've had a lot of response about green, and I said, well, you know, there's pistachio, there's green mint leaves, there's all kinds of ways to incorporate the green, you know, green apple. You just, it good for all of us because it makes everybody think out of the box, because we get a little comfortable, you know, with what we're doing in our food areas. So I thought, and it's St. Patrick's Day weekend, so that's where the green comes from. Let's, you know, do something in fun with that. So, and then what happens is the public pays $10 to come in. They get, for their $10, they get the opportunity to sample everything that's there. And then, of course, vote for their favorite. They get an opportunity with their money as well to get a full-size dessert of their choosing, whether they want to eat it there or take it home. That's entirely up to them. We will have to-go containers. And then, you know, just a chance to hang out and visit with their friends and, you know, whoever they're coming with. And all of the proceeds from this event are going to the Senior Center to help with keeping our doors open and Meals on Wheels, you know.
Wow. Come on, at 7:33, we need to grab a quick break. More with Area Agency on Aging. Stick around, be right back.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable. Coming up on 7:36, Lynne and Tena here from Area Agency on Aging. Okay, part 2. What do we got?
So in keeping with the People's Choice Just Desserts, what's in it for the vendors? Well, we're not charging them, first of all, because we're asking them to come and bring 35 to 55 samples of their signature dessert to share, as well as 25 to 30 full-size servings of their dessert to help showcase your business. Now, we'll provide a table, and we have a tablecloth, and beyond that, how you display your desserts is entirely up to you. Bring your information, excuse me, about your restaurant, your business, to-go menus, anything that you would like to showcase, to further showcase what you do at your business, and you're very welcome to bring that. We are going to have a trophy for the winner for the People's Choice for the best. You get to brag that you won, that you're now the, you're the holder of the award for the best dessert in the Twin Lakes area. And that goes a long way in our community because we have so much tourism and whatnot. And, people check that out when they come into the businesses and they see all those little plaques on the wall and they're like, yeah, we're in the right place. They've won this. So we'll also continue our coverage in the local media and so you'll get press coverage on that. We'll put a huge thank you to everyone who participates, and then of course a photo in our newsletter. And we put out 2,500 newsletters a month, which may or may not be a big deal, but it is to us because we get our information out there, and we take them everywhere. We take them to doctor's offices, lawyers' offices, the hospital, any type of medical facility in town. We have them there at our places. We drop them off at the different churches,
senior facilities, the housing facilities.
Yes, the embassy apartments and all those different, anyone, and all of the real estate companies are always excited to get them because they put them in their little packets that they mail out to people.
Chamber.
Yes, the chamber. If they'll take them, we'll give them to them. We go to every business in town. So we're really hoping to vamp this up this year and really increase our response. So if you're a restaurateur, or a business that of any type that serves food, you are welcome to participate. Like I said earlier, Starbucks is coming and Brewed Awakening is coming in the beverage department. We've heard from Good Samaritan Society, and their chef is coming. And last year he made key lime parfaits for his sample. And his dessert then was key lime pies, and they were amazing. They were really, really good. They didn't have anything left when we were done. And the senior center, we have little cheesecakes, and we had cupcakes last year that we put out for folks. And of course, we provide, like lemonade, water, that kind of thing. We won't compete with the coffee brewers, though. We'll let them have their competition. But the responses are starting to come in, so we're excited about that. And we just want to invite everybody to come. Tickets are already on sale and are selling. So you can get those at the Senior Center, and we're in communication with a couple of places around town to maybe sell them as well. And again, it's only $10 a person, and help a good cause.
Can we throw that up on the screen real quick? You got a minute? It's a little bit crooked. I took a picture real quick with my phone. People's Choice Just Desserts at Van Meter Senior Center, Friday, March 15th, 6:30 to 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at 1101 Spring Street. Vote for People's Choice Award winner. Wow. What do you think, Scooter?
Food, I'm in.
Yeah, a lot of sugar. If you go through and sample all of those, you're going to be on a sugar high.
Desserts, food,
Not to
I'm
mention
in.
what you take home. But it'll be fun. There's a lot of people that show up there. Well, so Baxter House is a part of Senior Center building. We're all part of area agency, but we are in the back northeast corner of the Van Meter Senior Center building. And what goes on there is we have a home-like environment. We're set up to look like someone's living room. And people who come to visit us are ones that aren't quite able to spend time at the Senior Center. They've got some kind of physical condition that keeps them from staying home alone, so they need a little assistance, and they can't get that over in the Senior Center, so they come visit with us. And we have some of the same kind of activities. We play cards and trivia and bingo, and we have music come in. We have therapy dogs come in and visit with us, and we have a salon day for the ladies on Thursday where they can get their hair and nails done, and they really enjoy that. We have all kinds of activities. We take field trips and those kind of things. But it is a place to kind of give the caregiver relief. When you're taking care of someone 24/7, it's very difficult and very taxing. And
Well, I heard that.
You have to take care of your own health in order to keep taking care of them. So we provide that place for those folks to bring their loved one and take a break to do whatever they need to do. And in the meantime, the person that comes is getting a great place to socialize and keep themselves active. We do a lot of walking if the weather does not permit for us to use the park, which is wonderful when we can. We walk inside our facility because it's very long. And so we do that. We do some peppy exercises every morning. We just continuously have different activities planned and going on. Now, the people who come to visit us can choose. They don't have to do what everyone else is doing. They can choose the activities they want to participate in. And we just have a multitude at once, so they can choose from what they're interested in, or they can just sit and visit with each other. It just depends on what their interest is. But we are there 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and we are open from 7 to 5 to kind of accommodate those who have to work. They can get their loved one there before work and get them after. So, of course,
I come to work at 6:30.
You're out of luck.
You don't want to hear when my day starts.
Okay, for a normal person.
We're not normal people.
You are not normal.
Y'all are just early birds. That's for sure.
So anyway, it's just a great place for a break, and some of our caregivers go to the Maroc Center for the support groups and stuff, and we do take people in for that hour or a little more than an hour, so people can go do those things too, because that's very important when you're a caregiver to get that support. So we have a program that will allow us to take them in for just that short amount of time whenever the caregiver wants to do that. So if anyone has a question about could we help them in some way, just give us a call. And our number is 425-7585, or they can come by and see the facility. And that's one of the things I really recommend when people call me, because you just can't imagine it until you see it. A lot of people think we're like a nursing home, and we're nothing.
No, that's a really
not
nice
that there's anything
facility.
wrong with a nursing home, but it's not even close to
They're
the
still
same
enjoying
thing.
that record player I brought in from Nashville?
They are. We play music every day on that thing.
I got lucky with
We
that
have
one.
a lot of
Yeah.
old albums, and Dale helped us get a nice one record player, because the one we had was just shot, and we play
sounded pretty
the
good.
records
Yeah.
every day. They love music. People with dementia or Alzheimer's, they still seem to relate to that music.
they sure do.
No matter where they are in the stages of that. So we use that, and not to say that that's the only type people that come visit us. We have people who are fall risks, who have Parkinson's, who have heart issues. I mean, it could be anything that would make them need a caregiver 24/7. And they can come and visit us, and the family member can, or the caregiver that may not be a family member, but they can rest assured that they're taken care of and helped with their needs while they get a break. And
I know my father-in-law really enjoyed coming there when he was still with us, and he loved playing the dominoes and the cards.
that was
and,
fun, yeah.
Oh, he did. He just he looked forward to it, being able
Yeah.
to get in and,
That's good.
and visit with people. And it's
we've
a
got
really,
puzzles
really
and
good
crafts,
place.
and I mean,
Yeah.
you just can't even imagine things going on, but it's
And the
fun
birds.
for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have birds.
but that's neat.
Yeah,
because
they love
that's
them.
different.
They
yeah.
love the birds.
It's a different
So,
thing.
and we have a great little patio out there that we plant in the spring and take care of all summer with flowers, and sometimes a little bit of fruits and vegetables that we can get in our small space. But they love being out in that area. So there's just a lot. It depends on what their interest is, on what they can do. We do take one of the waiver programs from Medicare, and so if someone needs to be on that program, we can help them get set up on that, or private pay in order to come there. But they can give us a call or come by and visit, and we'd be happy to show them around and let them see how it works. And we do receive our meals from the Senior Center. At lunch we actually get served first, so it's
Gotta
great.
Make sure you get your food.
Yeah, and then if they're early birds, we give them a snack and coffee, of course, in the morning, watch a little news, and in the afternoon, same thing. We do a little snack and dessert. So, but they can come any time of day, for any amount of time. Even if they want to come 7 or 5 days a week, they can. If they want to come once a month, they can. We try to meet the need of the family or the caregiver. So.
Sounds good. 7:47, almost 7:48. Time for a quick break. Be right back. When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
It's that time of year again. Time to take a hard look at your Medicare health plan. If you're looking for a new plan or looking to renew your existing plan, now's the time to renew all your options. At Bacco Insurance, we'll sit down with you and show you all the new choices and options, including $0 premium plans with low copays and dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Let us help take the confusion out of selecting a plan and find one catered to your needs. Contact Bacco Insurance today, located at 351 East 9th Street, Suite B in Mountain Home.
$7:51. We'll close out the show with Area Agency on Aging. Lynne and Tena are here, and what do we got for the last 11 minutes, 9 minutes here? It looks like now.
Well, I've spent most of my time begging for money and talking about our fundraisers, and I want to tell you, why we need all these funds at the Senior Center. We're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4, and within the facility we have a gym. We have all kinds of ongoing activities. We have exercise classes with Fit Women, Zumba, line dancing, Tai Chi, Peppy. We also have card games and Scrabble games. The card games, they play bridge and pinochle. We also have groups that play Scrabble, bunco, mahjong. My goodness, there's just so many different things that go on. There's a genealogy group that meets there on Fridays. Bingo every Monday from 9:30 to 10:30.
Pool room.
Yes, that's right, the pool room. Yeah, we're actually looking into maybe doing a pool tournament community wide. Because I'm always thinking, but we jump the track here.
You always have activity going on.
We do, and we have a library. There's always something available for folks to do during our hours of operation. Yeah, we don't just serve lunch. There is Thursday night music, which is after our normal hours, but there's a group of musicians that come in and play music, have jam sessions, that kind of thing, and that's every Thursday evening. And our center is available to rent if you have an activity that you want to do. Yeah, you can come in and talk to our director, Robin, and she makes those arrangements to utilize the facility. There's just so much that goes on there.
And I want to mention we're also, as part of Area Agency, we're a 501c3 non-for-profit. So that's the reason we're doing a lot of fundraising.
Yeah, because we're a nonprofit organization.
And Baxter House itself has they have all the government for the kitchen requirements, but we have to be certified by long-term care in order for our facility to stay open. So there are a lot of requirements to stay open, but there's a lot of activity in both places. The building also houses the in-home service portion of Area Agency, and they provide care in the home for people who need it. It could be through a government program or private pay, and they go in and help with just basic living needs as far as helping people get around and get get themselves ready for the day and fixing meals for them if they need that, or helping them clean, light cleaning. They're not a deep cleaning provider, but they do, daily needs for cleaning. They also have care coordinators that help people with just muddling through all the things you have to figure out when you need help as you get older. They have the Ombudsman program where people who are in a nursing home or assisted living facility can go there and speak with the Ombudsman representative if they're having issues or concerns about where their loved one is. They have a housing program, and area agency, by the way, is 9 counties from Baxter County all the way west.
Really?
Yeah. We're the northwest area agency on aging.
Baxter, Marion, Boone, Carroll, Madison, Washington?
I don't even know. I can't remember
that
all of
right.
them. Yeah,
that sounds right. And Searcy.
And Searcy, yeah.
Searcy County, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
in Searcy
So
County
it covers. There's a lot going on. There's only 2 adult daycare centers, but there's several senior centers. I don't even know how many. And then each county has the in-home service program. Yeah. So it's just a lot going on. Our main office is in Harrison, so we are all governed by that building.
Can I? We was going to say the senior center also provides transportation besides their Meals on Wheels program. We do pick up locally and take seniors to doctor's appointments if they need to go grocery shopping, if they need to pick up a prescription, if they need a ride to Baxter House, we'll pick them up there. We have one handy van, and then we have a transportation van, and we do that. Our hours of operation for the vans are from 8 till noon. We currently do not have an afternoon run, but we're working on that. We've got a couple of volunteers, which we do utilize a lot of volunteers. If you're looking to volunteer somewhere, Senior Center is a good place to come. And if we can get some volunteer drivers to maybe do an afternoon run. Otherwise, all we can do is the morning stuff, but we do what we can, and we bring a lot of folks that no longer drive up to the senior center so they can socialize and be with people, so that they're not continually home. And even with our Meals on Wheels program, for some of those folks, that person bringing that meal to them is the only person they see all day long. They're homebound if they don't have a caregiver coming in. So we're also providing a wellness check. We do what we can.
How can folks get a hold of everybody here by phone?
Well, the Senior Center is phone number is 424-3054, and my name is Lynne. The director is Robin, and the program assistant who's in charge of the Meals on Wheels program is Ann, and you can reach any one of the 3 of us at that number, 424-3054.
And Baxter House Adult Day Center is 425-7585, and you can ask for me. And I'm there from 7 until 5, Monday through Friday. And then the in-home service program is 425-9811. They have a receptionist that answers the phone there. You can tell her what your needs are, and she can direct you to the person you need to speak with in order to take care of those things. So,
a lot of services, yet a lot of needs.
Yes.
And so, here's my copy right here. Let me reiterate with this. The People's Choice Just Desserts at Van Mater Senior Center, Friday, March 15th, 2019, from 4:30 to 6:30 at 1101 Spring Street. Call 424-3054 for more information. Open to the public. Bring your friends. Going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yep, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Weather-wise, real quick, no shower activity right now in the northern part of the state. A little bit showing up just west of here around Fayetteville, but it's very, very light, and so just beware of, let me throw this map back up here real quick so we can see what's going on. This is the potential later today. They're saying this is about noon today, what we're anticipating in North Arkansas and throughout the state. And so, anyway, final thoughts, got about 30 seconds.
Well, we just welcome anyone to come by and see the whole facility, take a tour, see what we have going on, let us answer your questions, and I think anyone could find something to do at the Senior Center because there is so much going on. You just have to decide what you like the best. But there's Lynne and Ann and Robin there, and they'll help you out, and they have a great bunch of volunteers that can show the place off and
sounds good.
Make them feel welcome.
We better run. Back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.